I am the director of La Base in Nicaragua. Thank you for being here this morning. We're going to be presenting a PowerPoint or a presentation that we did about a month ago. Basically, you're going to get a lot more of an idea what La Base is, but La Base is a social investment fund that invests in democratic businesses in Argentina, Nicaragua, and soon to be in New York. We're opening an office there. And so we did this presentation a month ago with, at our first annual forum, which was for all the co-ops that we work with and for other organizations who are kind of allies of ours. And then we were thinking, the forum went really well, we had a really good reaction, and then we were thinking like, oh, we should go do it again at the Casa Van Linder to present it to more of our allies and, you know, kind of the greater Nicaragua awesome NGO community. And then all of a sudden we got an invitation, so it was perfect. So the PowerPoint is in Spanish because it was made for the co-ops that we work with. So we're going to be presenting in Spanish and in English, and we'll be kind of translating as we go. So do not worry, we will understand what we are saying. Because it's going to be in both languages, it's going to be a little bit long, unfortunately, but that's just kind of the nature of it. I don't know if we timed it. It might take a while, and then basically, sorry.
Only speak Spanish as well.
Exactly, yes. So we're going to be doing it both in English and in Spanish, because we have people only speak English and only speak Spanish. Including our two wonderful new staff who do not speak English. So,
are there people here who don't speak Spanish?
Yes.
I didn't think.
Okay. So then after our presentation, we're going to be showing about a 10-minute video. The sound may or may not be awesome, so you might have to come closer for that part. But during that video, you'll see one of the presidents of one of the cooperatives that we work with talking about her experience with La Base, and that was a talk that she gave at our forum. So thank you for being here. Buenos días, mi nombre es Emma Llora, yo soy la directora de La Base en Nicaragua. Creo que conozco bastante gente aquí, pero La Base, para los que no saben, es un fondo de inversión social que invierte en empresas democráticas en Argentina, en Nicaragua y pronto en Nueva York, donde estamos abriendo una oficina. Lo que vamos a estar dando hoy es una presentación que dimos hace un mes a un foro para nuestras cooperativas que hicimos en León. Nosotros estamos en León. Y el foro fue muy bueno, fue la primera vez que lo hicimos y era con todas las cooperativas y con algunas ONGs que son aliadas nuestras. Y después del foro dijimos, nos encantaría ir a Managua y hacer esa misma presentación en la Casa Van Linder, a ver cuándo lo hacemos, y de repente nos invitaron, entonces salió perfecto. Entonces básicamente estamos dando la misma presentación y lo vamos a dar en inglés y en español, entonces puede dilatar un poquito más que lo normal, pero así es. Y
make it go faster. I'm happy to do some translation for them. It's up to you.
we practice.
Okay.
But thank you. And, después de la presentación vamos a enseñar un video corto. El video solamente está en español. The video we're going to be showing is only in Spanish. We don't have subtitles for it, unfortunately. So if you only speak English, when we get to the video part, find a buddy who can translate for you. Or look for me, I can be your buddy. El video es de la presidenta de una de las cooperativas con que trabajamos en León, hablando un poco sobre su experiencia con La Base, y es de 10 minutos. El sonido para el video no es excelente porque los parlantes no son tan fuertes, pero si quieren acercarse un poco para esa parte. Entonces, vamos a empezar. Bueno, all right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of La Base. Basically, La Base was founded in 2004 by our boss, a gringo named Brendan Martin, who some of you know, or Brendan Martin, depending on your accents. And Brendan is from New York, and he had always been interested in kind of alternative economics and cooperativism. And then basically there was a social movement in Argentina that emerged as a response to the to the economic crisis there, where a lot of workers started taking over their factories which had gone bankrupt, and putting them back into production under their own democratic self-management as cooperatives. And there was a movie made about this movement, which I showed here a couple of years ago, called The Take, which some of you might remember. It was a movie made by a Canadian director. And basically, the director came to New York and was showing a screening of The Take, and Brendan saw it and was like, oh my God, this is kind of a unique historical moment. This is a good opportunity. So he talked with the director, and they went back to Argentina together and started meeting the businesses and started making loans to them, and just in a very kind of experimental, non-institutionally backed way. Just a couple of guys with a funny idea, basically. And it grew. They did 10 loans their first year, and then 20 their second year, and they kind of started building a methodology for doing this kind of financing, which we'll talk more about in a little bit. And the quantity of loans that they did every year doubled, and at this point they've done over 400, and they've invested about $2 million with our revolving fund, making it revolve many times over, like a dog, just keeps rolling over. So that was kind of how things got started in Argentina, or how La Base started in general. I'm going to talk a little bit more about how this office, specifically in Nicaragua, started when I get to my part. So please wait. But basically, now we're here in Nicaragua now. We have most of our team here today. Not everyone can make it. But Scott, Sarah, and I are going to be talking a little bit about why we decided to come here, why we're working with La Base, and kind of what is La Base's, our ideas, so to speak. So, I'll leave you with Scott. Oh, thank you. And yes, thank you. Bueno, entonces la historia de La Base empezó con nuestro jefe, que se llama Brendan Martín, que es un gringo de Nueva York, que tenía siempre un interés fuerte en la economía solidaria o cooperativas o algo un poco alternativa. Y había en Argentina en 2001 una crisis económica bien grave, y se quebraron muchas empresas, y algunas de esas empresas o los trabajadores de esas empresas quebradas decidieron tomarlas y ponerlas en producción otra vez bajo de su propio autogestión democrático. Y hay un documental canadiense que se hizo que se llama La Toma, que yo enseñé aquí hace algunos años, que trata sobre ese movimiento social. Y trajeron ese documental a Nueva York, y Brendan fue a verlo y dijo, le parecía que era un momento interesante histórico como un nuevo nacimiento de cooperativismo en un lugar específico. Entonces él habló con el director y se fueron juntos a Argentina, y de una forma muy experimental, sin ningún apoyo como institucional, empezaron a apoyar a esas empresas argentinas con crédito justo, y vamos a hablar un poco más de eso en un minuto. Pero empezó muy experimental el primer año con como unos 10 préstamos, después lo fueron creciendo 20, 40, 80, y hasta hoy en día han hecho como 400 préstamos y han invertido como $2 millones aproximadamente. Y básicamente voy a hablar un poco más sobre la historia específicamente de esta oficina aquí en Nicaragua cuando viene mi sección, pero eso es como donde nació La Base. Y ahora aquí hoy en día tenemos la mayoría de nuestro equipo nicaragüense aquí presente. Solo vamos a hablar Scott y Sara y yo, y vamos a hablar un poco sobre la razón que estamos aquí trabajando para La Base, y hablando un poco qué son los principios de La Base para que nos conozcan mejor. Entonces, le doy con Scott.